estate agents, the fact of the matter is 8 out of 10 realtors will fail in real estate. This series focuses on what it takes to be a successful real estate agent. Welcome to episode 4 on how to become a successful agent. I'm Walter Lepe, CEO of Lepe Temo Properties, top 1% agent in San Diego County. So today we're going to be going over the personality traits of a successful agent. So what I did for this episode, I just really sat down and I started thinking about all the successful real estate agents that I know and personality traits that they may have in common. So I came up with a few. So the first one is hardworking. Every single last one of these guys that are selling over 50 homes to 200 homes, they're all very hardworking people. Now, hardworking, yeah, you're born with it just because you grow up and then you watch your parents and they're hardworking. But if you didn't have those examples, doesn't mean you can't learn it now. You just have to be super disciplined. Now, most agents think that they could come into the office a few hours a day, or let's say even 40 hours a week, right? Full work week, and be successful. Those 40 hours, 9 to 5, they're gonna cover your basic expenses, your mortgage, your food, your kids, your family, going out. They're not gonna make you successful. They're not gonna make you wealthy. So if you really want wealth, you want success, then you work past those hours. You work after 5 p.m. and before 9 a.m. When I was writing this for this episode, it was 11:44 p.m. last night. Right now it's about 7:30 in the morning. So you have to really give it your all and work above the 40 hours per week. Hardworking, number one. Number two is a routine. Most real estate agents that I know that are successful, well, all of them, they all have a routine, right? They get up in the morning, they get to the office by a certain time every morning, they pick up the phone, they prospect, they get back to clients at a certain time, they go to lunch at a certain time, they end their day at a certain time. So it's very methodical, it's very planned out. They just don't show up and say, okay, well, I wish or hopefully something good happens today. They all have a routine. Number three, they choose to work over socializing, especially in this day and age with social media. It's very easy to be distracted on your phone, on your computer, and also going out to networking events with other agents. Keep that to a minimum. It's good to know people in your industry, but keep it to minimum. Why? Well, because they're not going to buy homes from you. They're not going to sell homes for you, from you. So you're not going to really make any money from them, but it's good to know them in case you want your offer accepted. So keep that to a minimum. Again, there's so many distractions out there through social media that it's really going to impact you. 15 years ago, when I first started real estate at Century 21 office, distractions were minimal, right? You had your desk, you would show up and you would just work. And yeah, there's a water cooler, people would hang out there and just kick it. But I think more agents did more deals back then because there's less distractions. So again, you got to choose work over socializing, number three. Number four is fearless, okay? Whether they have fear or not, I'm not sure. But these top agents don't show fear, right? So they're not afraid of rejection. They're not afraid of picking up the phone and calling prospects, door knocking and getting rejected and hearing no's. They just don't show the fear. Now, from personal experience, let me tell you, I do have fear when I go out and prospect, okay? That moment before you knock on the door or pick up the phone and call, there's always a little tinge of fear. Guess what? I don't show it, right? And after that first one, second one, then it's over. I don't really feel it anymore. So again, these guys are fearless. They're okay with rejection. They're not scared of that. So get over it and stop letting fear take over you. Number five, the successful agents that I know, they're bold, okay? They ask for the business. They're not timid. They go after what they want, where most agents sit down for an hour, chop it up about selling their home, and then they don't ask for the business. They just go, okay, well, give me a call if you want to buy or sell. You know, like successful agents say, hey, are you okay with moving forward? Sign here, please. They're bold. They go after what they want. That's what you got to do in life. You just can't, think that someone's going to be nice enough to give you a call back. So be bold, go after what you want. Number six is they're relentless. Man, these guys don't stop. They hear no, and they just say, okay, I'm going to call you back next month. I'm going to knock on your door in a few months. So they're relentless. They just keep going. Sometimes they do lose money because they're so relentless, where they just keep sending, mail packages to the same person, hoping that they're going to say yes, or they continue this, online platform just because they're like, okay, sooner or later, we're going to be able to convince some people to sell or buy with us. But at the end of the day, the money that they make supersedes the money that they lose. So you just have to be relentless in your business and go after it. And then number 7, not all of them have this, but most of them do. 95% of the time they act this way, and they're super humble, right? So a lot of agents, what they do is they sell a few homes and they let it get to their head, and they're all over the place, just, at the top of the mountain saying, hey, I did this, I did that, and I'm a great agent, right? Now, what that does to your psyche is you think you already made it when you didn't. You're not even close to the top of the mountain. Yeah, you made some money that month or 2 months later, but then it allows you to become lazy, because now you're thinking that you already made it, so what else do I have to work towards? Where a humble agent that's super successful, they keep their humbleness. Why? Because they want to continue to be hungry. It's like, no, this isn't enough. Yeah, 40 deals a year, not enough. 60 deals a year, not enough. 100 deals, not enough. So that humbleness allows them to just work harder, grind, and then eventually do more than most people and become successful and become wealthy. Now, from time to time, yes, there is that little moment where they spaz out and they go, hey, look at, this is what I'm doing, and etc. But most of the time I see that you do it for marketing purposes. That way it attracts more. So again, these are the 7 characteristics that I notice from successful real estate agents. And again, not all of them are born. Most of them are learned. So if you really work on it, you could become a successful agent yourself. If you have any specific questions about how to get there, feel free to reach out to me and I'll answer any questions. Good luck.